2 weeks. Two weeks we've been waiting, man. I don't know what happened. They announced MHD Plus. I sent my DME straight away, and 2 weeks later I got it back. So have a look.
Wow.
So if you're not familiar with the 2 Series or the new G Series BMWs, their DMEs are locked. So what this means is we can't really talk to them and tune them. So we have to send these things off to a company in Finland that unlocks them software wise, so we can communicate with the thing properly and change the parameters. Okay, so first car is sent off, waited 2 weeks. It's normally about 4 or 5 days, but I think they just had a backlog because of when MHD Plus was announced. I think there was a lot of guys waiting for MHD Plus. I think there was one guy from the USA that sent 40 of these in at once. So you know he was sitting on them waiting for a while. Let's install this, and the plan is for the 240 now, finally, obviously install MHD, install the CAN Flex Fuel Analyzer, and then I was looking at Draghi, and like the fastest 240 in the country is only like a 10.5, which is quick-ish, and then the fastest 240 of this generation is like 11.6. So I think for today, we just try and grab those little micro records.
In the wet.
Oh, is it raining?
Oh,
I haven't been outside yet.
It's pouring.
No. Bro, it's fucking sunny.
It is now. It's right.
You're taking the piss, man.
You got extra for a reason.
Okay. Plan B. Let's just keep going and let's see if we can take any of these. They won't be real records because it's draggy. But I mean, it'll tell us where the car's at, kind of. So let's start off with MHD. So what MHD's got, put ethanol in. Got a few tricks up my sleeve as well, so we can try and get 10 seconds on the street with OTS. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in now, plug it in, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's get the car to work. Let's put MHD on, MHD, XHP, all that shit, and then we'll go test it. I've got a quarter mile on it already.
What was it before? 11.
12.1. 12.1. 12.1 at 189 kilometers an hour. So it's
Yeah, Scrappy Coco's slow.
So it's shocking. Let's see if it'll start. So after you've done your, actually before you even take your DME out, you should turn off all your automatic updates, because like as there might be an update or something, and as soon as you plug your DME, then it updates and locks your M2 unlock DME.
Now me and Tom are in the serious motor.
You ain't got nothing on us. We're running E40 in this.
Yeah, boy. Going 0 to 60 in 3.5 years.
So today's goal is to go 10 seconds stock turbo on the street. Okay, we've got MHD, so let's
Hey man.
where's the dongle? Where's the
I have a
adapter?
dongle.
You don't have a dongle?
No, my operation locate the dongle.
With the missing car key.
That looks like what we need. Exactly where I said it would be.
You smell it? I thought he said he just want to pee. Okay, so today's tools. Cell phone, adapter, draggy, and hopefully a micro record. Hopefully. Huh.
Okay.
Speed, okay, alright. And then we do that, and then we do that, okay. So we connected to the car, we're in diagnostics mode. We just need to read the car first. So this is the step everyone keeps forgetting. Just read the car first. Power management, oxygen sensor after catalytic, internal resistance too high. Huh. Okay. What? Zero cell sports cats, not DK. DKs are illegal. But zero cell sports cats are not. Okay, so we've read the car now. Now we can go to my licenses. Turn off the Wi-Fi because it needs to obviously speak to something somewhere. Unlock required. Uh-oh, dum dum dum. So when you see this, obviously means it needs to go to Femto. But it says here, providing all information that you need for unlocking the DME. We've already done this. Activate new license key. I already copied it. Paste. Okay, so that's applying the license now. MHD map. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to go straight to multi-map. Map 1, we'll do E40. Map 2, we'll do 102, 98, 95.
What settings are you going for? Hard, pops and bang.
No. Gone through puberty, we don't need any of that.
Frozen OAP.
What's an AOP?
OAP. Old age pensioner.
Now we see if it's unlocked or not. Okay, let's do the options. Might as well mess about there. So the canvas, we're not going to change it. Yeah, let's do some interlegs, send all of it. OM, cold start noise, we don't need that anymore. Open that up. Yeah, I think we're there.
What about exhaust purple?
I'm not putting the bubbles on.
You're going to have no bangs at all.
Yeah. I told you, I finished puberty.
That's dead.
Okay, go through here and let's write it. Okay, let's see if it connects. That's a good sign.
4-wheel drive system.
We'll sort that out. It looks like it's flashing.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boy! Okay, time to go fast.
Yeah, gnarly. Let's go smash the time. See you in a sec. Hello, boss. What do you get?
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought, man. 0 to 100, which is like 0 to 60 mile per hour. That's shocking. 4.4. That was like, I did 4.3 when it was stock. So I think it's
Fuel.
No, it's not the fuel. It's so when I'm loading it, it's like it's bumping. It's pushing through the. It's
So it
pushing
needs
through the
XHP.
brakes, and which then starts the counter. So I would take that 0 to 100 with a pinch of salt and the quarter mile. Quarter mile was 11.8.
On stage 2.
So I've dropped it from 12.1 down to 11.8. So that's okay. 100 to 200, that was pretty good. 100, I got a 9. A
What was
9
it before?
flat. I could never measure it.
Oh, sorry.
The stretch of road where we test, there's a bend in it. I couldn't do 200 before the bend, so you got to get out of it. Where's that 100 to 200, man? I did an 8. 8.9 or something. There you go. So there's 8.9. Where's my quarter mile? Ah, there it is, 11.8.
11.88.
There, you can see it push through. See here? You see the little blue line? That's
Yeah.
your speed. It hasn't shot up. It's bumped me forward. So I think that 11.8 is probably an 11.7. Realistic.
Okay.
And then you can see the gear changes. Look at the first 2 gear changes. It just hits the limiter in first gear straight away. So it's spinning all 4.
Jesus.
Did you try launching in a second?
I tried. It did a 1.9 something 60 foot. This one, it said 1.8 60 foot, but it pushed through the brakes and it hit the limiter. So I'm sure if I don't launch this car, I don't play with this car. So I'm sure if I give it a bit more, I could probably squeeze 11.7 out
Does
of
this
it.
car have actual launch control?
Yeah.
You just spun up the rear though.
Did the rear spin?
Yeah.
You see it? It's pushing through the brakes too easily.
Right, let's throw some APs on it, that's what I say.
Yeah, APs, Ethanol.
No, let's get
AP?
XHP on it, man.
What's AP?
AP racing brakes, what Carl had.
No, man, it's too heavy. I'm trying to go fast. 10 feels like a while away, but we'll get it. Next step should be let's fit the MHD ethanol content analyzer.
Yep.
And let's throw some ethanol down its throat. Let's see what the E40 map can do before we move on to XHP. So let's see what all the maps can do without XHP. Make sense?
Yep.
And then we'll take it from there.
Let's ban it.
So 11.6 is the target today. We're already at 11.88 or
Okay.
11.80, whatever. So ethanol sensor done. Boom, can't even see it. How good is that?
You would never even know.
So the sensor's in here underneath, been velcroed up. The sensor itself
Way back there.
is there. Okay, so now we can try that. Oh, we need ethanol. So let's get one of the race cans and then put. I got half a tank of fuel in here, so probably like 15 to 16 liters of S. And then yeah, we'll see what she's got. Let's hope for 11.6 or less.
The man of many fingers.
That's what your mum calls me.
Yeah, so basically Chris is going to sit here and
Count
load
to
up
12 very slowly.
bare F. So how many are you putting in?
12 for now.
And you already have half a tank. Or just under half a tank, isn't it?
Yeah, just a smidge under. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's E40 blend anyway, isn't it? So the urge to just like spill it everywhere right now. Put the bar everywhere. Whoa, you're losing ethanol.
Why don't we do this?
Ethanol's loaded. Now Chrissy G's going to turn the ting on.
Ting.
The ting.
We put in MHD plus, so we're going to just quickly change this over. So there, see, if you look at our map slots, slot 1 is for E40, slot 2 was for 102 RON, and then slot 3 was 98 RON. So I was on the 98 RON now. Now we're going to bump right up to map number 1. But first thing we need to do is turn on the canvas. See, canvas ECA preset. So we click this. Those are the 3 we used to install the Zartronics one because it was it was cost effective, very cheap. The problem with it, it's a little bit high risk because you've got to take your wiring harness out and then you've got to deepen one of the plugs, and it's a bit sensitive. So this MHD solution is much better. It took us
20 minutes.
if that, and it's literally plug and play. So we turn MHD on. We've still got all our other little toys that are on, so let's turn that off and let's quickly write. There we go. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and finito.
Oh, done. Sweet.
How we choose map. So we hold in our BC button in, and then if you remember, map number 1 was our ethanol map. So if I play with this button over here, see it's jumping between 4, 3, 2 and 1. So those are our maps. So 4 being the slowest, then we were on the 99. This one is 102, and then this one is E40. So we're going to be on the E40 map now. Then if I tap the BC button again, this is for my exhaust flap.
Whoa. That was a massive difference. Yeah, that's a big difference. Jesus.
So we're gonna,
and then next.
and then if you push BC again, you'll see now the little engine light's flashing 3 times. So that tells me I'm in the ethanol measurement. So right now it's between 0 and 1, so we've got about E5, which is right because I put a bit of 99 in, which we know is E5.
Yeah.
So as I'm driving, this will start going up, not as a rev counter, but it'll start showing a higher number. Basically, it shows us how much ethanol is in the car.
Yeah. Sweet. The more you know. Right, go bang a time. Come back and see what you do.
Look at our intakes in that X3. Why they block the way now, man? Why they block the way?
Right, Chris, what are we doing down here?
11s.
I'd actually rather sleep. I'm quite tired now.
I'll do it.
That was a big. Okay, you go. Anyway, so we've done XHP. I bricked the TCU by accident. I don't know what happened. Anyways, we recovered the TCU, so this took a little bit of time to do. Got the XHP on. We didn't record anything. I went out that night, which was actually last night. So the only change. Did I have the seats out? Yeah, I took the seats out. I put the racing seats in. I went out last night, and the car actually did a 10.9. So Louis, you can just put the bonk, do the thingy, the thingy with the editing thingy, and then so we did all right. Did a 7.3, 100 to 200, and a 10.96, I think, on street tires with the E40 MHD map. So I believe that makes it the fastest M240 in the country. G series at least. And second fastest 240 overall in the country. But I mean, we don't claim those little records. We come to Santa Pod and we run it at Pod. That's what we're doing here. So if you can't see, we're at Pod on this miserable rainy day.
I can't get the Santa Pod logo, it's too far back.
It's been lovely.
Behind you, bro.
Gosh.
Oh, right there. Look, a big one right there.
Santa Pod.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
got a lot of our customers with us as well. They all came to run 10s.
Yeah, big up the customers.
I don't think Mark is also here. He's going to try to do. No, I don't think he's going to try to do anything, to be honest.
There's the fella that builds exhausts.
That's the exhaust god over there. Sport mode.
Do the window.
Anti-lock.
Do the window.
We got him, boys.
Oh, you're filming, typical.
Is that what I'm marking? Is that what I'm marking?
I have the fastest 140 in Europe.
World.
The real one.
Fastest wide rod and plastic windows.
Yeah, plastic
Four doors,
windows, nitrous.
Ginger beard.
With the Cirques badge on it.
The one that doesn't duck.
Next victim.
I don't know if the beeping works.
Nah, man, we got loads of space.
Now it's windy out here. Shit.
Don't launch it, don't. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. How long's that?
Same day service.
Same day.
Yeah.
Midday service.
Same day service, man. This guy's doting.
Marky tax. £3,000 per each.
So Kev just ran.
Quickest time of the year. 17, I think, 0.1. I think it was 91 mile an hour.
Yeah, that's rapid.
He's out here, guys.
That is rapid.
Really out here.
Go straight in.
Blew my gearbox.
Oh, it's man.
Yeah. So, Kev runner 17, his quickest time of the year. Ben, help a boy out.
Help a brother out, let's build this boy.
GoFundMe, link in the bio.
Oh yeah, shit. Not good. Hey man. Hey, nah man. Leave him alone. He blew his gearbox, bro. That's deep. How you violated it? He's blown his gearbox,
I caught
man.
another one.
Huh?
I caught another one.
Gearbox is done.
He blew There's a tyre stuck in there. That's how we just keep it.
It's a self-tapper.
Keep your mouth shut, Kev.
Get you Marky, I hope you've got a puncture repair kit in this. If you haven't, memos you on.
One time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals. Did it all by myself, I don't need nothing. Dropped 100 songs, I'ma keep coming. Remember times they wouldn't reply, now they all hit me like they need something. Labels hit me, now they see something, but I told them all, you ain't seen nothing. I've been putting all the work in, if you ain't song with me, you ain't reading nothing.
It rained out yesterday at Pod. We couldn't really get a second run in. Car was heat soaked, ran 11.1, boo. But it's run at 10.9, so we've got that. So it's time now. I actually don't want to even carry on with the stock turbo stuff. We can leave that door open for the customers to chase the stock turbo time now. For us, we're moving on now. So training wheels will come in and we'll start putting in new parts. We just got to put the interior back in today. So first thing we're going to put in is manifold. A new bullet manifold. We're selling tons of these lately, man. These things are so good. ARTs are really good with these. Basically what this does, I've explained it before, but hot air from the turbocharger that's compressed comes through this. This has water running through it, over there and over there, through this little radiator inside there, see there? It's called a heat exchanger. So water will run in like that, and air passes through the veins where the water's in, and that cools the air down. So this one is double the size of the factory one. And then it's got provision for extra injectors, and these ones on top here are for methanol injection or nitrous, whichever way you want to go. So we're going to do things a little bit different on this car. We're not going to follow what we did on JLo, where we used the 6 extra injectors for extra fueling. I want to try and do a methanol kit. So on our 1 series, the white one that we did with HP Racing and Throttle Motors, we built that car. That was the fastest 1 series for a long time, 9.7 for like 3 years. And that car ran methanol injection.
Which was stock tranny and stock
Stock motor, and so it is still the fastest stock engine, stock gearbox time, 9.7. And we could have turned that car up, but the gearbox, we weren't even using the last gear for the quarter mile. So that car it should have been quicker than it was. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So, but basically, ever since I built that car and it ran on methanol, like, it did very well. That car did very well. I mean, we only had to redo the methanol kit once when we pushed the power up a little bit more. And I redid the whole meth kit, and I realized the weak points and all that. And I always said, one day I'll do it. I'll build a car and I'll put methanol on it. So we're going to experiment with the 240. If I like it, we'll keep it. If I don't like it, we'll just go back to traditional port injection, which is adding the 6 injectors. So we're going to add this manifold. And the methanol kit we're going to use, it's just good old trusty AEM. But not one nozzle, we're going to put all 6 nozzles in. And then instead of using what's the name of that tube, that nylon tubing? Instead of using the tubing that this comes with, we're going to use stainless steel tube, and we're going to bend it to shape with its own little distribution block. So it should look pretty cool when it's on the car, and it'll be safe, leak-free. Stainless steel is a lot better than the nylon stuff. And then moving on for turbocharger, we're going to swap the turbocharger out for one of those new 64, 66 hybrid turbos. So to give you this is a big boy. So this is good for 900 horsepower. So
Actually,
what?
Technically we have a stock turbo over there.
Oh, you got a little one, eh?
Yeah.
There we go.
So this is my stock Super Turbo, which is obviously the same size as what Chris's one would be.
You can see the difference in the wheels. So this turbo we can squeeze like 520. I think you've seen us do 520, 530.
535 was our best.
535. So we did 535 out of this little wheel here. So I mean, another 300 out of this big wheel. It's not unbelievable. So anyways, apart from that, so this is also nice. This is to show how much more air this thing gets. So this is the upgraded inlet, which has already been enlarged over here to allow more air into the turbochargers. So this bolts on something like that, and you see it matches the profile of the compressor housing where the compressor wheel is. And this is a restrictor on the standard car. The standard one is plastic, and it's much smaller than this wheel, so it restricts it.
Yeah, actually, the plastic one slots in.
It actually slots in there. Yeah. So it reduces that size grossly.
It takes a good bit off.
Yeah. Okay. So the one on the 64, 66. So remember, this one's already enlarged. The one that we're using, 64, 66. I mean, you can fit this one inside this one.
Yeah.
Look how much bigger that is. So that's massive. That's
a big boy.
See the profile, yeah. So I'm quite confident we're going to get between 800 and 900 on this.
That is overcompensation at its finest.
So we know the Gen2 6-port can do 950 horsepower with a standard engine. I think in America they pushed it to 1050 wheel horsepower, standard engine. So we'll probably just change the head studs on just to be safe, and we'll push this turbo as hard as we can with a methanol injection and this big cooler. We've also got an upgraded fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump that goes in, and I'm probably going to put nitrous on this car too. And then it should be, and building the gearbox. Cirx is building the gearbox. He's doing a stage 2 ATS gearbox on this.
Shout out the HP51s for being built like gummy bears.
Yeah, we've already had a few failures on the E40 MHD map. It's a few times, if I use launch control 2 or 3 times in a row, then the car freaks out and it shuts down. I normally get stuck in neutral, or I get stuck in whatever gear it decides to shut itself in. And that's it for the 240. So on the next video, what I think we'll do before we install this, we'll just dyno run it, see what the numbers are on E40 with a stock turbo, then fit all this crap, and then we'll dyno it again at CTG, because it's 4-wheel drive dyno. Our dyno is 2-wheel drive. And then we'll take it from there. We'll see what this car can do. Maybe then we'll see our 9 seconds. Who knows? If we don't see 9 seconds, then I don't know what we're going to do.
We're going to have some big problems.
Nah, we'll do it. Like I said, we'll do 10s on a standard turbo. I told you we're going to do 9s on a hybrid. This thing's massive. I don't know how they can call this a hybrid.
Yeah, it's pretty big, I can't lie. Big old boy. But yeah, alright guys, anyway.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Obviously, there was a lot of pod in this, so if you guys enjoyed the pod content, let us know and we'll carry it on.
There'll be lots of pod.
But yeah, because obviously we're going to
Hey,
be
there's
there
a
quite a lot.
phenolic space. I need that. Give it to you.